Released on Nevermind in 1991, Polly may sound like a simple acoustic number, but beneath its quiet tone, it concealed a blade aimed straight at society. Inspired by a real kidnapping case, this song questions victims and perpetrators, apathy and accountability, music and violence. It is one of Kurt Cobain's most unsettling, socially charged creations. In 1987, a 14-year-old girl in Washington state was abducted and tortured. She was nearly set on fire with gasoline, but she escaped by pretending to empathize with her attacker. The story shook Kurt to the core. Through Polly, he wanted to expose the cruelty of a society that looks away. The song is told from the perpetrator's perspective. "You like me to clip your wings," the voice says. This calm, casual delivery is chilling. Not out of empathy, not out of imitation, but as a mirror held up to raw brutality. It dares listeners to look directly at what they'd rather not see. At the time, Polly sparked controversy. Some critics accused Kurt of glorifying the perpetrator, but he was adamant. The real problem was that society refused to listen to voices like this. The song was a quiet protest against the willful blindness of the public. During MTV Unplugged, Polly was performed under minimal lighting. No dramatic intro, no embellishment. Just silence and then his voice. It felt less like a song and more like testimony. This wasn't entertainment. It was a blade pressed gently against the listener's conscience. Kurt once said, "I don't need this song to heal someone. I just want people to hear it." Back then, songs about sexual assault were almost unheard of, and writing it from the attacker's perspective. It was a deliberate, unsettling choice. That was Kurt's way of confronting reality. Many listeners misunderstood the song. Some called it inappropriate. Kurt didn't shy away from their discomfort. He believed that discomfort revealed how numb society had become. Polly wasn't meant to soothe. It was a raw sketch of reality, ugly but honest. The song also tackled structural gender violence, a world where abusers hold power and victims are silenced. Polly shined a cold light on that imbalance. Without raising its voice, it delivered a scream. Not of rage, but of resistance. Polly influenced a generation of musicians. Many artists later followed its lead, addressing hidden societal horrors. Nirvana wasn't just about anger and noise. They carried the responsibility to sing what others wouldn't. But Kurt never felt pride in the song. He called it a necessity, something that had to be sung. It wasn't about justice. It was about recording pain, plainly and truthfully. A minimum act of resistance from an artist to the world. After performing Polly on MTV Unplugged, the room didn't erupt in applause. It fell into silence. Not admiration, just stillness. Everyone could feel the weight behind the calm delivery. It was a truth that didn't need to shout. Polly never charted. There was no flashy music video, yet it remained etched in the minds of those who listened. It wasn't meant to entertain. It was a document, lifting something buried from the bottom of society. Kurt rarely discussed songs like Polly. He preferred to sing them rather than explain them. He believed in offering truth, not preaching it. That quiet integrity was at the core of who he was as an artist. What does Polly leave behind for the listener? Anger, sadness, discomfort? It's different for everyone. But one thing is clear. There are truths we shouldn't look away from. That's why Kurt wrote it. Polly was anger without screaming, a question to society delivered in a whisper. Next, we step into even deeper waters, a song that fuses protest and self-destruction, Rate Me. What did Kurt see between creation and collapse? Kurt Cobain's presence still lives on in the hearts of countless fans around the world. If this video has brought you closer to his life or his music, please consider liking and sharing it so that his voice can reach someone else too. Even a small action like that can help carry his spirit into the future.